Thought Bubble Audio.
Look, up in the sky!
You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Welcome to Beer with Geeks with Tim and Frank.
Who are you?
I'm Batman.
I am Iron Man.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Hi, Christopher. I'm Nero.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
You're a wizard, Harry.
A couple of guys with a couple of beers and a whole lot of pop culture nostalgia.
Make it so, number one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles.
Named the dog Indiana.
Life finds a way.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Now sit back and crack open a cold one, because it's time for Beer with Geeks.
It comes in paints?
Shaken, not stirred.
Great Scott!
I was way off. I knew it started with an S, though.
Hi, and welcome to Beer with Geeks, where two geeks geek out with beer. I'm Tim, and with me, as always, is the man about town in a space bus. It's Frank. How are you today?
I am making my way across the universe on... It's a space bus. Is it a motorcycle? It's hard to say.
It's a space motorcycle with a big skull on the front. Could be good. Just saying. Put your hands together. Anyway, put your hands together for Frank, because he is here and we're talking about geeky things. But first, tell me, Frank, what are you drinking on today's episode of Beer with Geeks?
I'm drinking a Throwback Brewery Stout number 3.
Nice.
Which is there. It is an American stout, and it is caramel colored and delicious and rich. It has notes of coffee and dark chocolates, and I love it has food pairing suggestions, and one of them is French meat pie. So, I am hanging on to. I have one more can of this in my fridge that I am saving for when my wife's family makes French meat pie for Christmas.
Excellent. I might have to get some of that for when my family makes French meat pie for Christmas.
There you go.
If you're not French or French Canadian, you are missing out on the meat pie tradition.
I was not aware of the meat pie tradition. I admittedly grew up in a place where there are not a lot of French people. So a lot of Irish and Italians where I grew up. So yeah, I was not familiar with this tradition, but what a delicious tradition it is. I love it. It's one of my favorite. One of the things I look forward to the most for we do it on Christmas Eve.
That's great. That's when we used to do it too. That's great. I do have a question, since because you grew up Italian. Did you do 7 fish?
We didn't do 7. We didn't do the full 7 thing, but we ate a fish forward meal. Yeah, yeah. We always have some kind of like whitefish main course, but like also a lot of pasta, and yeah. But no, we didn't do the full seven fish thing. I don't think that's as popular in the part of Sicily my family is from, because we're so far. We're in the middle of Sicily. It's like so far from the water.
Right. So how are we getting 7? Here,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Right. And plus, like we were probably the people I came from were too poor for 7 fish.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Even when the tradition started, fish would have been on the cheaper side, but still.
7 of them for how many kids?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't learn about the 7 fish until I started dating my wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did they do it?
So, yeah, all 7.
Nice.
Yep. I mean, fish is a loose term.
Okay.
Right. It's more like 7 dishes from the sea.
Sure.
Like I'm pretty sure clam is not a fish.
The Arthur Curry diet.
Correct. Exactly. Exactly.
Sure. Clams, shrimp. Yeah. You got your shellfish.
But it's all in the family. Yeah. Shell, fish. Emphasis on the fish, not the shell. What are you going to do?
Exactly. Yeah. So, are you drinking anything of note?
So I randomly put my hand into the fridge to pull out a beer in order to drink tonight, and I kind of came upstairs into the office without taking a look-see on what I grabbed. And what did I grab? A Spindrift pink lemonade.
Nice.
And yeah, I already opened it.
You're committed. I'm
committed to not beer tonight, but that's okay.
That is okay.
There's just more beer in my fridge for later.
Yep.
But that was not my intention. You know,
so be
but
it.
that's what happens when you don't use your eyes when you look in a fridge. Fridges are not grab bags. Like, you just don't want to.
This is
I'll
true.
pull out anything; it'll be fine. Nope. Turns out, I mean, granted, I could have like pulled out like a jar of mayonnaise and been like, "I'm committed."
That would
Here
be a
we
lot
go.
more disappointing. Yes, but
Yes,
I'm glad that didn't befall you.
me too. Me too. Frank, we're here because it's trailer season. It's trailer season. Yeah, we've entered the time in which everyone goes, "Oh, hey, we have movies coming out this summer. Why don't we tease them a little bit? An appetizer." And so we've gotten some appetizers for some big movies.
Appetizers for some Appa movies.
Absolutely.
Nice.
I'm done now. There are two big ones that I would like to discuss with you. The first being everything around Avengers Doomsday, and then DC Studios' Supergirl.
Yeah,
but I want to start with Doomsday. I want to start with the Doomsday. That's why I said Doomsday. I'm there now. I remembered off mic. It's all there because I literally meant to say Doomsday.
Yes,
it's confusing.
It is. There's two Doomsdays.
Yep. I want to talk about Doomsday first because Marvel's thing, they said they're releasing one new trailer a week. Like in every week during like Avatar, it'll be a different trailer. It's forcing people to go to Avatar
multiple times.
The joke's on you, Marvel. I don't care enough.
Yeah.
I'm not going. You can't make me. Yeah. Especially since the reviews for Avatar have been mostly like, it looks really pretty, but there's no substance at all. And I was like, where were you for the first two?
I
that's
feel like
that's what I've been saying since like 2003 or whenever the first one came out.
Yeah, 2009, I
Like,
think. Yeah.
2009, 8, something like that.
Yeah.
9. Yeah. But just like, it's not a lot
That's
there.
been the case the entire time. Like, it is
Right.
it is all visuals and basically no story. Like, that's been the case. Yeah, that's not new.
Not even remotely new. And so I'm glad maybe people are catching up a little bit. I'm not, or if they think the first two really do have really compelling stories, how bad
is this one?
Story?
Yeah.
Either way,
Interesting.
you can't. No, I don't care enough, Marvel, because I'm going to see Doomsday whether I see the trailers or not.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
Actually, don't need the trailers at all for me to go to the movie. Joke's on you. Your marketing budget could have been lower.
Right.
But anyway, we were able to see the first trailer for Avengers Doomsday.
Yes.
And so if you're not interested in any kind of trailer talk or news or spoilers here, this is where we're going to talk about them. So see ya. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And so, Frank, when I first heard that they were going to do 4 trailers, my immediate thought was, what a scam, right? And not because you're trying to make me go see Avatar, but also like, are they really going to be different? Like, are you really going to show me something different?
Right. Will it be 98% the same footage and then like a couple of different changes and that you call it a new trailer?
Right. And so, but based on this first one that we witnessed, I don't think that's actually the case. They actually are. It is a true teaser.
Yes.
In every sense of the word. And we're just going to lay it out here. If you're not interested, you can skip forward. If you want to hear just Supergirl, timestamp something Dark Side complete.
Sure.
Yeah. So we get the house from Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
What house is it? Who's to say? It's Steve Rogers' house. Yes. Chris Evans is back. He's back, baby.
He's back, baby.
He's back, and guess what? He's got baby.
A baby.
Now,
when I saw him holding that baby, I was like, a lot more realistic than the American Sniper baby. Remember that?
Captain America, American Sniper. I forgot about the American Sniper baby.
Yeah. Bradley Cooper holding the fake rubber baby.
Such obviously fake rubber baby.
Yep.
Man, I forgot about that. Good times.
Mm-hmm.
No, the real baby. What I was thinking that so Steve is back.
Yes.
Cool. Great.
On board.
Teased. on board. Missed him. Love to have him back. No problem there. Sorry, like, not sorry anybody who's also Captain America right now. That could be a little awkward.
No.
But he could just come back as Steve Rogers, Super Soldier,
Mm-hmm.
or Steve Rogers, Super Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not coming back as Captain America. Like, it's okay. It's all good. Sam can still be Captain America.
Yep.
Not a big deal.
Yep.
Although it did say Captain America returns in Doomsday, I think.
It did.
Does it say Steve Rogers? Or it might say,
I
I
think
can't
it might have said
remember.
Steve Rogers. I'm gonna go check now. But
Okay.
that's a good. Yeah, that's a good point. If it said that.
Anyway, either way, I'm thinking that the only way that you get, we remember at the end of Endgame where like Steve was back in time and and he became old and he was like, why didn't he help with this thing? Why? Because he was being a dad.
Right.
Right. And any dads, any parents out there, you'll know you don't have time to help with world ending events.
No.
You've got a routine to keep.
Yes.
You've got bottles.
If this kid doesn't nap at 11 o'clock, we're doomed. That's what Doomsday is all about.
That's Doomsday.
That's Doomsday. It says Steve Rogers, by the way. The trailer says Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Endgame. So
that means that Steve Rogers doesn't necessarily have to be Captain America again.
Yep.
One does not exactly lead to the other.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, I think that's a great theory. He was bound to the nap schedule. What are you gonna do?
You can't argue with the nap schedule.
He's warming up bottles of formula. He's got lots to do.
Right. And if they really didn't change time, we actually know that Peggy was working because of all the footage of her in, oh, my husband this and blah, blah, blah. And we don't actually say who he is because it was Steve and Steve was being a stay-at-home dad.
I love this.
Steve doesn't have time to go out there and save the world. He's homeschooling or whatever. Yeah.
Yes. Giving a geography lesson today. I love that. I love that.
All right. So anyway, this area of the world over here, this is Transylvania, and you're like, nope, it's not. It hasn't been Transylvania in a lot of years.
Long
Steve,
time.
move on. Like, yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, let's talk about Czechoslovakia. Ooh, bad news.
Also, not bad anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yugoslavia? Nope.
Sorry, bud. You're just striking out all the way.
Yeah.
All the way to Timbuktu.
Mm-hmm. That one? Is that anything?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not, Steve? Go ahead. Give him one. What I'm wondering, I'm thinking the only way they actually get Steve back in the saddle, per se, that is not a motorcycle saddle, is that something's going to happen to that baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now it's personal.
Right.
That's really the only way to get him back in. Now
I have to agree.
Yeah. Anything else can occur, whatever, but if time infractions are happening or the universe is shifting itself or doing this or that, and that wipes out your child, sorry, I'm coming back. Sorry, I'm coming for you. That's my kid.
I think that's, as long as it's not, because we did just have a Marvel movie this year where the villain wanted a baby. So, Fantastic Four.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
I do hope there's something of a spin on it and not just
give
me your baby.
That's a weird little motif you're running through there, multiverse saga. Yeah. You're not the first, because Thor 4, Love and Thunder, also wanted kids, that's another one.
Right. So, are they going to put together a ragtag group of Franklin Richards and whatever Steve Peggy's kid's name is, and they're going to be the, baby Avengers, only on Disney Plus?
No, please, no.
It's like Muppet Babies.
Next Avengers. Yeah, that was the animated movie. With the kids. I think it's more like, I think it's gonna be more like the baby doesn't exist anymore because of the time infractions or universal infractions, and that's what's gonna do it, because we already know that Doom wants Franklin. That's a the credit scene. So like whatever that is, Franklin has the cosmic powers. He's gonna want those powers to do some stuff. So I'm thinking that's how you get Steve back. Anyway, like I said, happy to have him there.
Yes.
Because I want Steve Rogers to shake the hands of Mr. Fantastic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just like in that first Avengers movie when he's like, "Hey, Steve Rogers. Hey, Bruce Banner."
Yeah. You want that. Yeah.
Yeah, I want that Reed Richards moment for who's around. That's the good stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think we will get that. I think we will get
Brooklyn, Ben Grimm.
That's right. Yes,
that's
Brooklyn.
Right.
Brooklyn. Love that. Yes. Yeah, that would be great. That would be really great. I think so. Do you think these trailers will be? Do you think it's going to be different character focuses? So, like the next one is going to be Tony or something. Like, what do you suspect?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be Tony per se. But I know
I'm just throwing names out there. Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if Thor was one of them because I think as a marketing strategy, let's face it, they want they want to draw you back in. Hey, it's a character you love.
100%.
Come to me.
100%.
Like, guess who's back? It's Steve. Guess who's back? It's Thor. Guess who's back? It's Star-Lord. Or whatever. Or
3 white men named Chris.
Yeah. Nailed it. Yeah. They tricked everybody. Doomsday. Dr. Doom is actually Chris Pine.
Yes, yes.
That's the other one. There he is. The last one. I think Thor's probably a likely contender for another trailer. I assume Doom is the 4th one. If you're on 1, 2, 3, 4, like you're gonna end with him.
That's what I would think.
I'd say maybe the X-Men. Like if you're like, guess who's back?
Maybe Logan.
Guess who you haven't seen? Because we know there's a bunch of Fox X-Men.
Yeah.
Characters in there. So that's what I'm assuming.
Interesting. I was thinking of single characters for each. It hadn't really thought about, groups.
A group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I had originally thought when I had heard the 4, I had originally thought groups. Like you'd see the same thing, one through Doom's perspective, one through the Avengers, one through the Fantastic Four, and one through the X-Men. Because those are kind of our known groups within the film.
Sure. That makes sense.
But you could have one X-Men POV too.
I'm like, you could have one representative of each of those groups. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Could do Spider-Man for one of them because I don't think he has not been announced that he's in here.
That would be smart.
So Spider-Man would be another one. Who knows? But
he hasn't been announced. I thought everyone in the world was announced.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Spider-Man was not
in that giant row of directors' chairs.
No, I don't think so. Oh. Pretty sure he wasn't.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. I could be wrong, Frank, because this is the kind of thing that used to be in my head all the time, the important stuff.
And then the nap schedule happened, and now this
and now that's not in my head anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Nope. Yeah.
It all comes back to the nap
little
schedule.
towels are that you got to throw on your shoulder.
Oh,
that's what's in my head.
That's yes.
Yeah.
Totally. I noticed that. I did notice his little burp rag.
Yep. Steve knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's got what cozy muscles to sleep on.
I know, right? Come on.
Yeah.
Those are America's muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he's sitting in that rocker, America's ass is sitting in
That's
that
America.
Rocker.
Yeah.
American-made rocker.
Yes, I'm sure. Yeah.
Good stuff.
So yeah, it's a good teaser. It's a very, very good teaser. It does what a teaser should do, which is it gets you excited without giving you hardly anything about the movie.
It shows me nothing.
It gave you one piece of information, which is Steve Rogers will return.
Like he lives in the same house that he lived in that we saw that one time in Endgame at the end of the movie, and then he now has a baby, which you could obviously he had a life, like, so you just kind of natural assumption is that was a thing, so
I'll say this, it was kind of a dreamlike sequence. Could be a red herring.
It's shot in a way very similar to the way that him dancing with Peggy
this is true
is shot in Endgame. If you color palette's basically the same. I think it's just supposed to parallel that heavenly bliss that he was in there, and now he's in it here, except he's got a new dancing partner.
There you go.
His daughter, maybe son, who knows? So beautiful. And then we basically get the exact opposite
Yes.
of that with Supergirl, where we don't see tons, but we certainly see more. And where Steve is living in bliss, Kara, not Kara.
Yes, Kara.
Is not living in bliss.
Decidedly
So
not.
out.
Yeah, no.
No. We get it starts with the record player, right? The little LP player. We get some crypto magic, and we get crypto peeing on the newspaper.
I know. Of
on
Superman.
Clark, on Superman.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
Hey, he got most of the pee on the paper this time.
He did. This version of Kara is not unknown to me, right? The harder edged Kara. But after doing so many years of Supergirl TV talk and like seeing this on the big screen, I'm like, wow, it's gonna take me a minute.
It's an adjustment, right? Yeah. It honestly felt like an adjustment when she showed up in Superman, where I was like, oh wow, okay, wow, all right. Let me. I was not thrilled at first with it until I understood that they were going for the Woman of Tomorrow. But I was like, ooh, I'm not sure how I feel about that. It took me a second to get used to it. Now I'm getting more used to it. And I think what's gonna help in this movie is seeing like the character motivations that are bringing her to that place,
right?
Metaphorically and literally. Seeing the stuff from Krypton, seeing there's that character who is asking lots of questions about what it was like. I think that's
it's basically she's basically the lead of Woman of Tomorrow. So, and obviously that's not going to work the same way for a Supergirl film. Like comics can get away with different POV characters, even if you're there for the main hero, but you can't do that in the superhero film necessarily the same way.
Not really.
Sometimes you can. You need entryway characters, like Hellboy is a great example of that. They have the agent who's an entryway character into all the lovable cast of BPRD characters. Try to think. Blade actually kind of does that, right?
Yeah.
Blade's not your entry character. There's another one. Sometimes your entry character is one of the lovable characters. Wolverine in the X-Men is that entry character. But it doesn't. You don't always get that. Like it's more rare than not.
Yeah, it's not part of the typical superhero formula.
No, but I do. I mean, as far as just the trailer is concerned, I do like it. We know we've read the book or whatever, but Kara is not. She's not a sorority girl, which I feel bad for saying that. It's like all sorority girls act like that. It's not true. But that's the conception is that she's just a partier, but she's actually, we've talked about this on the show plenty of times, but she's really struggling with PTSD. This is, that she is drinking to forget, not drinking to party.
Right.
And I think that comes off very clearly in the trailer.
Yes. I think that comes across, and I think that I'm curious how this will be received, because I think that this might really resonate with a lot of people, because I think there are a whole lot of people in our society who live this way, and who cope this way, and I think it will be very interesting to see people feel like they're seeing themselves in that,
right?
Or someone that they know
still can be a hero and and struggle. Like those are usually compelling and good characters.
It's honestly all the reasons why people often gravitate towards villains.
Spider-Man.
Well, yes, Spider-Man. But I was going to go in a different direction. I was going to say, like, people gravitate towards villains often because they feel like they're more complex and layered, and it's not so black and white. They're not so black and white. This version of Kara is a sort of a hero who has those struggles and complexity to her, and still chooses good in the end. So I'm very interested in seeing that, and in that being an example for people too.
Craig,
Craig T. Nelson.
no, Giuseppe, the
I guess
the
so you could-
director.
sure. If you want.
He's good at layered characters. He did I don't know if you saw I,
I saw I,
right?
Tonya. Yeah. That was very good.
Like there's a lot of moral ambiguity in I,
Sure.
Tonya, and so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
In a hero film in Supergirl. Well, I think you said like it's going to be well received, like that
Mhm.
version. I think it is going to be well received by some, and there's definitely going to be a huge contingent that say like this is not something I want. Like I automatically, as a father, as a dad, this is not the Supergirl that I will introduce
Sure.
my child to. Yeah,
Right.
What's she doing? Well, sweetie, she's got some stuff going on. She's a struggling. But I think that there are a lot of even kids out there who are struggling.
Oh yeah.
And like, I don't think the message of the movie is going to see like, see how she's drinking to forget. That's a good thing.
It's also not going to be a kids movie. Like it's very clearly not a kids movie.
No, absolutely not.
Superman 25 was not a kids movie either.
No, it was not. Mm-mm.
And that's a separate issue. Like I have feelings about like it's a bummer that you can't show a lot of these things to your little kids. But that's a separate issue.
Yep.
This is a movie made for an adult audience, a mature audience. You're right. There will certainly be backlash to it. There will be backlash of people saying like, not that. Well, I won't get into it, but there'll be all kinds of backlash. There always is, right? It's the internet. There will be if you put 10 people in a room, you'll get 12 opinions.
Right.
So that's just the way it's going to be. But I'm curious to see how will it resonate with like audiences, and will there be people who like find meaning in this? I think so.
I think so too. Going into the specifics of the trailer, we see Krypton.
Mm-hmm.
We see, I would assume, their version of Krypton. Big beam in the sky. Got a little worried. Big beam in the sky. But then I realized that it was the dome. It's Argo City.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I assume was what's happening here. They're getting cornered off, sectioned off.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the there's this, I don't know, quite modern. There's a quite modern look to the city, like almost like earthly look to it that I don't know. I don't love that it looks like. For a minute, I was like, is that Metropolis for a hot minute? It just didn't seem alien enough to me. But also, like, I also look at Coruscant and go, wow, what a great alien planet. So
sure. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. I got enough from the, I'm going to say it, the costumes, that
people who are just listening can't see me shaking my fist in so much joy.
But like that is showing, doing a lot of lifting, right, and showing you that this is a different society.
Sure. Even closer look, like there's I would assume, funeral procession of some kind.
Yeah.
Everyone wearing white. You could see a lot of architecture, like in what we're looking at. It's got this like Art Deco yet Greek vibe to it.
Yes. It kind of reminds me of the way that they portrayed Krypton in the show Krypton, the sci-fi channel show, from the late 2010s. It has visual callbacks to that, or at least similarities, that may or may not be intentional, but they were, at least it was reminiscent of that style, to me, that classical architecture, but with kind of Art Deco spin to it. Very, very lots of like sandstone and tan and like earth tones, but still that neoclassical architecture to it.
Even the some of the bits of like the seedy underground type place that they are also kind of has that Krypton 2010 Tens vibe to it. Reminds me of their like season 1, wherever they hung
The
out.
bar
like,
or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it reminds me of that. It also
Totally.
kind of reminds me of Nowhere from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah, which in turn all funnels right back to Mos Eisley.
Yeah.
Like when it comes down to it, everyone's just doing their spin on Mos Eisley.
Cantina. Yeah.
It's the cantina. It's just a little bit more crumbly, or maybe a few more wires, or maybe a different like light set or whatever. But
maybe your nodes are a little bit more modal. I don't know, but
who knows? But either way, that's basically what everybody has been doing since 1977.
It's true. Yeah.
If you're going grunge, that's where they stop.
You're right.
Because you can't look at it and be like, no, that's it. Yeah, it is Mos Eisley or whatever with some purple and some blue like lights or whatever, but that's it. That's it, which is fine. That's fine. Hey, you cannot argue with the influence of Star Wars.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
It just takes 2 seconds to look at something and go, now where have I seen that before? Oh wait, yeah, of course. Yeah, I know.
Walrus Man. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, great Kevin Smith movie, Walrus Man. Yeah. Can't actually.
Never did see that one.
Me either. I heard it was not Tusk. That's what it's called.
Tusk.
Yeah. I just nothing about it sounded appealing to me.
No.
And so
I'm
still waiting on Moose Jaws. I'm still waiting for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear that he's actually doing Dogma 2? Did you like he
really?
Yeah. I mean, he said he's doing lots of things, but
that's
that one actually,
that's why I'm sort of like, okay,
some traction. But who knows? But what else about the trailer stuck out to you?
Lobo Momoa. Lobo,
the main man.
Loboa.
We do know that on the day that James Gunn was announced that he was co-running DC Studios, I don't know if you saw this, that Jason Momoa texted him that day and was like, just do a effing Lobo. that was the text. That was it.
Nice.
He said, dude, and James Gunn said, dude, I've been saying it for years.
Nice.
Like, and here we are. Like, so we know that Momoa has wanted to play Lobo for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, and so like the man was built to be Lobo.
Oh my gosh, was he? Like, absolutely, he was. Like, yeah, no question about it. It is so exciting to like for somebody to like have wanted that role. Do you know what I mean? Like for him to have wanted that role, and to be getting it. You know, it's just I love when that happens. I love when that happens because I just feel like there is going to be more. He'll have more to bring to the character because he cares about it.
I agree.
Which I think matters
And
than he cared about Aquaman, I would guess.
Absolutely, I agree. And this, I don't like everybody. Like I kind of know how he's going to play him already. It's not like one of those like, oh man, how is Heath Ledger going to do the Joker? I've never seen that side of him before. This is like, I know exactly how Jason Momoa is going to play Lobo.
Lobro.
Because that's it, man. That's yeehaw.
Yes.
Look,
he basically has one mode, but it's a good mode. All right. Like it
is. I've seen him do other things and, but they all circle around the same. When he's at his best, he's already being Lobo-esque. That's
it, right? Like he's already being Lobo-esque. So
that's his good stuff.
Yeah. His sweet spot is the Lobo Zone.
So. The Lobo Zone. Otherwise, I think the trailer, truthfully, the trailer's pretty basic as far as like the trailer go. Like
it doesn't tell us much.
Doesn't say a lot. There seems to be a lot of similar locations. Like if you really look at it, we're like spending a lot of time on the Tatooine sandstone underground place. We're spending very little time on crypto, but I think like we're looking at a lower budget, but it certainly feels like they're gonna make they're making use of the sets and the time that they have in certain places.
I think they're not showing us. I think they're not showing us anything from Act 3. Like, I think we have not seen whatever the big Act 3 set piece is, and it's giving the impression of like, okay, this is like more grounded, smaller world. Like, they're very set bound. Like, I think it's because we're probably only seeing Act 1, maybe Act 2 stuff.
That's very possible. Truthfully, that shot of her with the sun behind her when she's wearing an unsane like super outfit, that feels a little
that does feel like
reveal
yes,
to me.
It does. Agreed.
Yes, that's like, she's, which is kind of unfortunate that I like witnessed that moment, in a teaser trailer.
Yeah, would have liked to have that reveal. Yeah,
but it's not like I didn't know that she wasn't going to wear the outfit.
I mean,
or whatever, but still, just something about like the suit is very emblematic. It's very symbolic. So like, and for hoping for all these things, but also that like she's worked through whatever it is she's working through,
and like
in order
earned the suit, right?
Earned the clean suit that she heard that whatever has been washed away, what she's been working through is washing away and is clean. And here she is, formed and everything,
Yep.
and like bringing the light and with the sun behind her. And I just it would have played better, I think, in the movie.
Sure.
Waiting for that moment to arrive.
We shall see. We'll have to see. I mean, yeah, it did very much give that vibe that it was like the big reveal, the first time she's putting on the costume or something. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, that is unfortunate if that's what it is that they showed us. But besides that, I feel like they really didn't show us much. So yeah, I think they still have tricks up their sleeve that they haven't shown yet.
I think. I mean, we saw Krem, who is the actual villain of the story. But if you don't know it's him, then it's just some guy with dots on his face.
Yes.
Right. So, so there's definitely more to see. But truthfully, kind of like the Doomsday, I was gonna see it anyway.
Well, yeah.
But now I have a sense of visual style and tone and whatever else. There's some shots directly ripped from the comic, which I always
appreciate.
Appreciate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. It didn't light my world on fire, but that's okay. It's just a teaser trailer.
Yeah. I think I'm excited for like a theatrical trailer because I think that they've been pretty good at like bringing the heat when it comes to that. Like the marketing has been really quite good for Superman. Yeah, and post release, even like they are still firing on all cylinders on like Instagram and all over. Like they are really they have a very well coordinated operation going on here, marketing operation that DC has never had before, not that I've seen anyway. So I'm very interested in seeing how this movie, if they play it the same way, if they market it the same way, if they give it as much of a marketing budget as they gave to Superman. Yeah. Are they trying to get at the same level of attention? I have lots of questions that I'm looking forward to the answers to. I'm not going to commit to anything, but I might not want to see any more trailers for this, just because I might not want to be
surprised.
Yeah, I might not want something like that costume reveal, whatever, to get ruined for me when I actually see it, because I'm going to see it either way. So why see more surprises spoiled than need be?
Yep, I agree. I mean, sometimes it's just hard to, you're watching something, an ad comes on, there it is. It's hard to miss something. But if I can avoid the rest, I think I will.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna put on earmuffs when something comes on, right? Like that's. No. But I may not seek them out after this one.
Yep, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you. But hopefully, Frank, people will seek us out and other episodes that we have to offer them. Where can the people find us?
BeerWithGeeks.com would be a great place for you to do that. If not there, then open up whatever podcast app you like, and you'll find us there, wherever it is. While you're there, rate and review us, subscribe, follow the show, send a link to a friend. let folks know about it and support us at patreon.com/thoughtbubbleaudio.
Very good. Frank, a pleasure to talk to you about these 2 here trailers. I'm sure we'll be back to talk about more, unless we don't want to spoil ourselves. Who's to say? But until next time, cheers.
Cheers.